Welcome students. In last class we discussed the publicly visibility mode in details. I hope you understood clearly. Okay. And in this class we have to discuss the private and protected visibility mode. Okay. And after that this chapter will be ending. Okay. So last two topic for this chapter, one is for private visibility mode and second one is protected visibility mode. Okay, and we need to draw diagram. Okay, just write down. The private visibility mode. Okay. You see in table, then you easily understood. In private base class, what? The individual member of the public member will also be private, and individual member of protected derived class will be also private. See, the private derivation means the derived class can access the public and protected members of the base class privately. In privately derived class, the public and protected members of the base class become private members of the derived class. That means the inherited members in the case of private derivation, can be accessed only through member functions of the derived class. You see, after that we have to make a diagram. So first of all I tell you, I hope you understood this just table concept, what I make in table, that private, the public will be also private, protected will be private. That concept write in detail here. You see, the private derivation means the derived class can access the public and protected members of the base class privately. You see, okay. And with privately derived class, the public and protected members of the base class become private. Means for privately, for derived class can access the public and first of all, the private derivation means the derived class can access the public and protected members of the base class, but privately. Okay. You have to access the base class. If the base class is private visibility mode, then you have access the base class by privately. Means your public and protected member will must be also, but in private. But we already done in table. You see the table also, and with privately derived class, the public and protected members of the base class become private members of the derived class. Same thing. That means the inherited members in the case of private derivation can be accessed only through member function of the derived class. Okay, means within the same class. Actually means this concept is what? This is not accessed outside of the class. This will be accessed only within the same class, and the public and protected member of the derived class will be also private. Okay, what we already done in the table. Okay, this whole thing will be the concept of the table. What is that? Initially the table we make na. That table concept, but just we need to be studying explain details here. And next we have to draw a diagram. You just write in after below this note to make the figure. Okay. Class super means base class. Display and get below. Okay. This private section. Border section. Okay. And this will be class sub means derived class. You say first of all you have to make this diagram. Display get value. This will be the private section. And okay, actually there is three functions. Okay, three functions. In private section there will be three functions. Okay, this will only be accessed as private. That's why this will be three functions. Okay. This is the public section. Protected section, okay. And you see, the public section also will be in private, and protected section is also in the private. And this is inherited from superclass. Okay. Okay. See what? You see, this is class, base class, X data member and sec member function, Y and display Z data member function. This will be under private, public and protected. You see, in here, derived class what? These three member function data member will be under private section. Okay. For Y, you see, Y and Z both are going to private section. I already told you what? The public inheritable member of derived class and protected inheritable member of derived class will be also what? Private. That's why also public and protected both will be go to the what? Private section. Means this Y and Z data member and display and get below member function, and this one created data member and member function, three both will be under the what? Private section. Means your public will be go to private and the protected section will be go also to the private, right? And this will be the inherited from base class, means super class. Okay, I hope you understood clearly. This figure is very important. Okay, you have to make this figure in final exam. Then you got the full marks. Okay, and after this you have just write one thing. You just write below the diagram. Also, as the inherited members become private in derived class, also as the inherited members become private in the derived class, they cannot be inherited further if the derived class happens to be in the base class of any other class. Okay, but also as the inherited members become private in a derived class, comma, they cannot be inherited further if the derived class happens to be the base class of any other class. Means what? You cannot be inherited further. Means in private visibility mode, I already told you, did inheritance property will be accessible only within the same class, not outside of the class. Okay, that's why it cannot be inherited further if the derived class happens to be the base class of any other class. Means it cannot be inherited to further, means it cannot be accessed from the outside of the class, because this will be what, this feasibility mode. Okay, in this feasibility mode, the data member and member function will be accessible only within the class. Okay, because this is private derivation. Okay, so next last topic is protected feasibility mode. The protected feasibility mode. The protected derivation means that the derived class can access the public and protected members, and public and protected members will be what? Also it will be protected. Okay, public and protected members of the base class protectedly with protectedly derived class, the public and protected members of the base class become protected members of the derived class. Okay, means what? The protected derivation means that the derived class can access the public and protected members of base class protectively. What you see in the table last section, that if protected, sorry, second row, you see protected base class, the inheritable member of the public derived class will be what? Protected, and the protected inheritable member of the derived class will be also protected. Means public and protected member both will be what? Protected. To be with protected derived class, the public and protected members of base class become protected members of the derived class. This thing. And now we have to make the diagram like other two. This diagram is very important. If you draw this diagram, then you will get the full marks in exam, final exam. Okay, because the whole concept will be under this diagram. This will be private section. Protected section, right? Private section, this will be public section, this will be product section. You see, now your public section will go to the what? Protected, and protected will also go to the okay. Yes, protected will also go to the your public, yes, public section will go to the protected, and protected is also go to the also protected, and this inherited from base class, means super class. You see, this will you already understood. X, Y, Z, sec, display, get below, data member function. And see, for public, you see public, inheritable member of the derived class will be what? Protected, and protected section also will be in protected section. Means for Y and Z, Y, Z data member and member function get below display, and C and write it will be created here, and this will be skipped, private, and this private public. Means public also will be also protected, protected also protected, and inherited from superclass. Okay. And last, you write down a note. I write down. If exam coming that explain a feasibility mode for 4 or 5 marks, then you have to draw the diagram, make the table, and write the theory. Then you got the 4 full marks, 5 or 4 marks. Okay. In this year, this question is come. In next year, maybe it will also come. That's why I teach you in details. I give you the explain details of this thing. And last, you write down. That means the inherited members are now available to the outside world and can be accessed only through the member functions of the derived class and the classes based upon the derived class. This last line you write, the last line of this chapter. These members can be inherited inherited further if any classes are inheriting from the derived class. You see, means this theory, this concept will be, I already tell you in earlier. You see, just as a note, that means the inherited members are now not available in the outside world. Whatever what I also have been private and protected, we cannot access from the outside of the class. That same concept is written here in this theory. Okay, and this can be inherited further if any class are inherited from the derived class. Means in protected member it will be inheritance. The class derived class will be from the base class, but in some condition. Means basically in public, what I again tell you, in public member it will be very easy to access from the outside world and it will be easily inheritable properties, it accepts inheritance properties. But in private and protected, there is a little difference. I already give you the note that private members are not inheritable, but protected members are inheritable, but for some condition. Means your public derivation class will be inheritable member will be protected, and protected inheritable member also will be protected. Means this concept, that the outside world can be accessed only through a member function of the derived class, and the classes based upon the derived class, this member can be inherited further. Means it can accept the inheritance property if any classes are inheriting from the derived class. Okay, but in private it will not accept the inheritance, cannot be inherited further. If you see the earlier note, okay, means this member can be inherited further if any classes are inheriting from the derived class. Means I can tell you the public and protected both will be also be protected. Okay, so this will be ending of this chapter 6. And if you any doubt, I know this some in facility mode somehow it little bit confusing. If you any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, don't be hesitate. In next class we shall start the new chapter, the file handling, chapter 7. So thank you.